Hello. Thank you all for joining me. My name is Najima Washington. I'm the Community Research Director for the Charleston Community Research to Action Board. I will be beginning a presentation shortly on the uh, Community Monitoring Advisory Boards, which are a part of an EPA grant that we are working on. And we are coordinating with our partners, LAMC, to offer Community Health and Leadership Academy, which is a part of that board. So I'm going to discuss that program right now, and I have a presentation that I'll be pulling up. All right, for those of you who know, um, CCRAB is a community-led citizen science, formerly citizen science. We're now using the term community health, community power. We promote safe, health, and just neighborhoods within communities through this type of work. All right. We are recruiting for community monitoring advisory boards with the mission to ensure that air quality data that we collect through the Charleston Community Air Monitoring Network, that it reflects the lived experiences, priorities, and needs of local residents. We are recruiting 2 to 4 residents from the Accoby, Chicora, Cherokee, Rosemount, Liberty Hill, Union Heights, 5 Mile, Windsor Place, Howard Heights communities. All right. We're referring to these advisory boards as CMABs for short. They empower communities to interpret, share, and apply air monitoring results to improved community health, awareness, and power. As a representative on this board, you will serve in 2 capacities. You will serve as a community liaison. You'll gather feedback from your neighbors. You'll help us interpret data trends. You'll ensure local context is reflected in reports and visualizations. That's a critical portion. We can't really tell the story about your neighborhood without actually talking to you. And overall, your work will help to highlight pollution issues affecting historically underserved areas. And what we're talking about when we talk about air quality monitoring, we're talking about the work that we're doing around PM 2.5, collecting data on particulate matter in the near port communities of Charleston and North Charleston, those communities that some of you represent and that I previously listed. We're going to talk about the health effects of the air pollution, whether it's non-fatal heart attacks, allergies, asthma, eye dysfunction, or even organ cancer. We're going to learn about the air quality index and this scale right here that measures your air from good to hazardous and these colors and what they represent. And you'll learn how to, when you see these levels in readings, you'll be able to interpret them and make healthy decisions about how you want to go about your day based on these measurements. We'll talk about local sources of air pollution, those that we know around our area. We'll talk about how air quality data is collected. We will actively monitor some of the purple air monitors in the area and also the fixed site regulatory monitors that are at some of our local community centers. All right. They're in Accoby and in Union Heights. So we'll actively be out in the community looking at the purple air monitors, learning how they look, accessing the data, and interpreting it. Here are some recent deployments in Windsor Place. All right. Let's go back. When we talk about the CMAB, all right, um, overall, this board length is going to be at minimum a year or longer. This is something that we see ongoing in our communities. We don't really see them going away. We want to continue this opportunity for residents to communicate with CCRAB in this capacity. And I want to talk a little bit about your time commitment. We're looking at 6 hours at least once over the course of a month. And that includes the Community Health and Leadership Academy that I'm going to discuss shortly. All right. Let me go to that. So we're looking to educate community leaders um, through the course of a 6 to 9 month instructional academy around community health. It is intended to be rigorous. It's going to be in depth. It's for our community leaders to help increase their capacity to address their environmental and community challenges. It's based off of the EPA's previous instruction, and our partner LAMC has had a employee, Inka Bodansky, who has gone through the program. LAMC is going to be offering the community health and leadership instruction through um, a consultant who previously taught the actual curriculum. All right. We're going to learn how to leverage human, social, intellectual, technical, legal, and financial resources to make long-term progress in a community. It's You're going to learn how to use consensus building processes and skills to ensure successful collaborations and negotiations. You're going to learn how to increase capacity to address communities' environmental and/or public health issues. Um, this is a academic curriculum, and in the end, we intend to um, award our scholars with a graduation and a certificate as, a community health and leadership scholar. All right. So there are definite benefits to this program, and we hope that if not yourself, you might know some people who could benefit from participating. We're looking for people who are community minded. They're interested in what's going on in their community. They're interested in, I'm gonna pause the screen share. Um, we're happy that you all are here, and if not yourself, you might know someone who is interested in participating in this program. Ideally, we would have loved for a member of each community and neighborhood leadership to participate or what's the word I'm looking for? Nominate someone else to participate. But let's go back to look a little bit more about the benefits of the program. If you know someone who's looking to move into community leadership, this is a great way or time to network with other folks. We're looking for people who want to advocate for their community, who want to learn about how to partner with other organizations and other people to leverage resources, how to write grants and secure funds. All right. Um, the commitment that we're looking for is someone who can attend 9 out of 10 leadership sessions. And those sessions are going to begin in February on the 21st. LAMC does want to host a orientation prior to. All right. I might actually have a date for that. Forgive me. Um, just a second. Checking my notes. Okay. Don't think so. Okay. Oh, but it's exciting. I've learned that we do have a speaker for the February event, and I'm very excited about this speaker. So, if you are interested in race and gender and environment, and with the historical context of the environmental justice movement, you do not want to miss the beginning of our program. Okay. Um, We again expect people to attend 9 out of 10 leadership sessions. We may condense some of those sessions so that, or rather, we may double up so that we might graduate earlier from the program. And that would be up to the participants. And that's something that the orientation will cover. All right. Um, the other important part that I want to talk about is again contributing to the beta testing and focus groups around data and the website. So those dates are a little bit more TBD, but we expect to host at least 3 meetings during the year, um, where we get your insights on uh, data visualization and how our final product is intended to look. Again, our program begins in February 2026. There's going to be a orientation in early February. The program will begin on the 21st and will be held on the third Saturday of every month. Okay. All right. So, our new slogan is that community science builds community power, and we hope that you will contribute to this community monitoring advisory board to build community power from studying community science. All right. Does anyone have any questions about the program?
I do. Um,
Okay.
I might have missed that. I'm trying to focus on driving. So you talked about the dates being set for the third Saturday of every month tentatively. Are those always going to be in person or are there going to be virtual opportunities? How will the meeting be set up?
We would prefer that all participants are in person for a majority of the sessions. There may be able to be some concessions made for particular situations.
Okay,
But we
that
want to
makes sense.
accommodate. We wouldn't want that to be a reason that somebody doesn't participate, but we certainly
Right.
want, you know, it's most impactful when you're going through with a cohort, you know.
Yes,
Um,
I agree.
yeah, okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Does anyone else have a question? Just speak.
Yes. Location and time.
Ideally, we would like to have all of these in one location. The first location has not been identified, as far as I know. But our goal is to have all or most of them at the Summy Library in North Charleston on Rivers Avenue. And the time would be, I believe it's going to be a morning, so it's going to be like a um, 9 to 2. It's an intensive program, and we understand that. We are planning to supply 2 meals, breakfast, a continental breakfast, and when I mean continental, I mean pickup, something real simple, and a lunch. Um, and there will be compensation for attending each of the sessions. You'll receive compensation at the end of the session for your attendance, and you will receive compensation for your participation in um, the the focus group sessions. I'll be honest, this isn't anything where anyone's going to be rich. They're not going to get rich off of this program. But we're hoping that it's something that is intriguing to community members and that you get something out of it. So, did you have a question?
Yes, ma'am. My
Yeah.
question is Candace Cash. I live in Goose Creek currently, but I grew up in the Academy community. My aunts still live in the family home.
Mm-hmm.
I attend the meetings at the center with the
Mm-hmm.
community. Still involved, very much involved with the community.
Mm-hmm.
Would I be eligible to attend?
Yes, Ms. Cash, we would love to have your insights, your lived
Mhm.
experience. You are still very much
Okay.
connected to the community. We would love to have you.
Okay, that was my question. Thank you.
All
I'll
right.
look forward to hearing the information when and where.
All right, thank you. We're real excited. This combines the work of both our organizations, LAMC and CCRAB. LAMC has previously offered this a similar curriculum, and this is the work of our EPA grant. So we've been doing air quality monitoring in communities for several years. This started off as something that LAMC did, and we're continuing that work and expanding that work. And it really speaks to the symmetry between our two organizations, us having grown out of them. And um, I'm looking forward to, in fact, I'm trying to do some deployments this weekend for Purple Air Monitors. We had a successful visit from the EPA last week, so we're very excited about continuing to do this work. All right. Well, if we don't have any other questions, okay, I'm going to.
No, this was great. Sounds like a good opportunity. I appreciate you going over everything. I'm definitely interested. I would like
Okay.
to know like the full application process.
If you are interested from this community, we are happy to sign you up. All
Sounds
right.
good. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, everyone. Okay, thank you all. I'm going to continue to send out information until we get all of our spots. Yeah, all of our spots, what you call it? Filled. All right.
Good night.
All right. Good
Good
night. Take
night.
care.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.